Hello. Japan's Nippon Steel finalizes purchase of U.S. steel. Uh-huh. This is kind of interesting that Japan is the side of buying. On June 18th, after an 18-month struggle that drew in two U.S. presidents, Japan's Nippon Steel Corporation finally closed its purchase of U.S. steel for 14.9 billion dollars. Nippon Steel, the world's fourth largest steel maker, had announced plans to buy Pittsburgh-based U.S. Steel in December 2023. But while the U.S. company's shareholders approved the purchase 4 months later, it was opposed by the United Steelworkers Union (USW), which said the deal would represent a risk to America's national and economic security. U.S. Steel, officially the United States Steel Corporation, was founded in 1901 and is one of the largest steel producers in America. With 22,000 employees, it made $14.6 billion in revenue in 2024. Just before he left office in January 2025, former President Joe Biden blocked the company's sale on national security grounds. But President Donald Trump opened a new national security review of the deal and approved the purchase with an executive order on June 13th, clearing the way for Nippon Steel to buy 100% of U.S. Steel's shares. However, a national security agreement gives the U.S. government a golden share that grants it the right to appoint one of the company's directors and gives the president veto power over certain company decisions, including decisions to move production overseas. Historically, golden shares have been used by governments to try to keep control when uh, privatizing companies and to keep them from being taken over by foreign entities. Golden shares typically grant their holder the power to block changes to a company's management. However, USW said U.S. Steel's golden share gives Trump a starting degree of personal power over a corporation. The deal also gives Nippon Steel access to U.S. markets while foreign competitors face 50% tariffs on steel. Nippon Steel has promised that the U.S. Steel's headquarters will remain in Pittsburgh and that the majority of its board will be U.S. citizens. Nippon Steel has also promised approximately $11 billion in new investment in U.S. Steel by 2028. Whew. After the deal closed, the USW said, "We will continue watching holding Nippon to its commitments." Good luck! Discussion. What are your thoughts on Nippon Steel buying U.S. Steel? It's exciting though. Japan buys other countries because we have been bought a lot. So, have you ever followed a major international business deal or merger? Nah, not in an open way. Because, yeah, it just gives me a bad feeling. And yeah. What are some of the biggest or most well-known companies in your country? まあ、トヨタですかね. That's some of the car companies, I think. What nations are your country's main trade by business partners? やっぱ USA じゃないですかね. What industries would you say are the main drivers of your country's economy? I want to say agriculture, but I think still is car industry, maybe. I should learn more about the economy, huh? For the discussion, has your company gone through any major changes since you started there? Oh yeah, Oh yeah, I've been working with this company more than 20 years now, so a lot has been changed. Has your company, would you prefer to work for small businesses or a large company? I can do either way, I think. Either way can be exciting in a different way. Do you know anyone whose job was affected by a merger or a company takeover? Oh, of course. What's the biggest change you've ever had to adapt to at work? Go to work every day, leaving home before 7 a.m. Would you rather work with the same company for many years or change jobs every few years? If you're happy, if I'm happy, I don't have to change, so no problem.